Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you with us. Sorry, we are running a slight bit late this evening. Obviously, we're still feeling the after effects of the snowpocalypse. Hope you're all doing well out there.
It's made our day better. We don't have Heinz, so.
Yeah, we got rid of him. He will be back next week. He is waiting for internet to get installed, and because of all the logistical difficulties, they have not gotten to him yet. So we will have him back next week. And for those of you outside of the area, yes, there are in fact still people in the Austin and Houston area without running water. Apparently we are a third world country when snow hits.
I mean, I don't know how long you've been here in Texas, but in the 14 years I've been here, we've never seen anything even close to that.
You haven't seen it in Austin. Up where I was a long time ago at East Texas, we have seen it a few times, but down here, yeah, no, it was like even worse than up in the other parts of Texas where they occasionally see it.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. I mean, there were legitimately some good drifts of snow that were 3 foot tall.
Yeah,
it was nuts.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We don't get that kind of stuff around here.
No, we sure don't.
Anyway.
So, seeing some of our, looks like we got a couple wild cards here. I'm told King Allen is Allen out of Houston. I don't know who Allen out of Houston is, but hi, Allen out of Houston. Yes. Welcome.
And we hear Black Eye. Very clever there with the name.
Aye.
Mr. Baird is back. Hadlock, good to see him back again as well. Mr. Roach out there racing today, though for some reason I didn't see a stream from him. We'll see what's going on there. Bear.
He also just cut off his Facebook ban.
Oh, did he? Did they finally allow him to talk again? We've got Key with us tonight. Stormy, as always, good to see him. Two Plane Jade back for some more fun. Nick J with us on his Moto 3 romp he's been having this season. And, of course, you hate him, you love him. One way or the other, Matt Voss is here.
Damn Ducati riding. Slob's not a good word for that. I just couldn't think of anything better.
So good thing to see him tonight. Oh, Jay taking a tumble there. As we start our qualifying here for Moto 3 this evening, we are at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Austria.
This is a dangerous track, as it turns out.
Yes, it is. It certainly is. But we'll see where guys can have a little fun.
Run the brakes, you were advised, and that'll alleviate one of the near deaths.
Yeah, it works better with brakes.
Definitely does. Definitely does.
So we are waiting for folks to turn in some laps here. We'll see what they can do. How's everybody out in the audience doing? I hope it's been treating you all well. Hope you've had a good couple of weeks without us. We do apologize for how long it took. Obviously, there was nothing we could do about that weather.
Just a freak storm.
Good God, you ain't kidding.
There was some nuts part of it, too. Poor Heinz and his wife and his animals, their pipes burst in the apartment above them.
Yep.
Now, they both own rear-wheel drive sporty cars. Two little BMWs. And when I tell you their apartment parking lot was solid ice, I mean, it was solid ice. And there's a heck of a hill.
Same way mine was. Yep.
Well, and now add that you got to get up like a 5-story hill
to
get to their place. I mean, just heck of a hill. And they're all the way down in South Austin. So I ran down there to play rescue. And the long story short is we were drifting an 8,000-pound truck with 3 humans, a dog, and 2 cats in it.
Sounds
safe.
A while. Sounds perfectly safe.
Oh, it was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Definitely the highlight of my weekend is we're down South Austin by Manchac, and there's just cars strewn everywhere on this hill that they can't get up. So what do? I hop the curb, drive up the grass, hop down, go drop the animals and Heinz' wife off at his parents' house or his mom's house, and then we drive back and just start pulling cars up the hill.
Oh God!
Paid $20.
Hey, there you go. Gosh, so much money. You're in the big bucks now.
One guy was kind enough to throw money at me. And considering the fact that his truck was stuck, I took it.
Hey, it's better than our salary here at Searle.
It is. I got my first check. It just said LOL in the amount section.
There you go.
I think I actually had to pay for the paper to make the fake check.
I've been proposing that they just pay us in midget porn or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well. On that
uncomfortable note, causing the entire audience to shift in their chair.
Yeah, we just lost. Wow, look at that viewership drop.
Everybody's gone. That's my fault. You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
So Jane currently sitting at the top of the board with a 137.6. Stormy only 0.1 seconds behind that. Rocha about 3.5. Ditto for Hadlock. King Allen out there trying to qualify with 7.8 seconds behind the lead. So he's not doing too bad there, but it's going to learn real fast. This group goes kind of quick around these roads.
Oh, they sure do. They sure do. Hey, on an unrelated note, if you get a chance, can you kick me the Restream login and password? I had it, and I don't remember where I saved it.
You should have our database for that. Do you not?
Did we not discuss that it's broken?
Oh, you killed it. Wonderful.
Yes, I murdered it.
We'll sort that out later then.
It's more murdered than Rossi almost got here last year.
Yeah. Whew, that was a nasty wreck too.
I would have retired if I was him. I've been like, I'm too damn old for this.
No more luck
done.
after that.
Goodbye.
No more luck after that.
Yeah, that was all the luck. That's actually why he switched race teams, because my dude ran out of luck.
And keep in mind, folks, part of the reason this track is kind of laid out in the way that's still dangerous, would not be used normally, is because of the fact that it is an old track design. This thing was put up in 1969, I believe. So it is very old.
Seriously
old. It's also definitely one of the shorter tracks in the circuit. It is 2.6 miles. Not a tremendously long track. Not a ton of turns to it either. But what is there is dangerous.
Don't worry about sending that. I found it.
Oh, good. Okay.
Did I fix the database? No. But did I find it? Yes.
All right. Well, now we'll see if you can get step 2. Actually open it and use it.
Bold of you to assume I can handle that.
Yep. Ah, yes. Thank you, Hines. We appreciate your spirit. I'm sure Tony would appreciate more having you there to do everything else, but close enough, I suppose.
Nah, we can watch him squirm for a moment.
So on board with Voss currently, who has moved up to the top of the board with a 136.391. You can see there that turn 1, I believe, turn 2 was last year where that big nasty wreck was at. It was coming up that hill, I believe.
Well, there were 2. So the Rossi one was not here.
Yeah, it was at 2. It was coming up that hill into 2 where there was a veer off the track and came back on.
Yes, and then the other one, Mavericks, was in turn 1.
Yeah. Ooh, careful out there, boys. It is, in fact, qualifying. We have 6.5 minutes remaining. Just Jay and Black Eye yet to put times on the board. Excuse me.
Wow.
Could not hit my mute fast enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, great job reaching that mute button.
I could not hit my mute fast enough there. Sorry about that, folks.
How dare you?
And Hines looks like he's going to take this evening to, since he's got time, he's just going to razz Voss the entire time, which I suppose is
I'm
fair.
all right with this.
I'm fine with that. Why not?
I like this.
Good choices.
Keep going. Do it.
So yeah, it was this turn 2 into turn 3 was where the big, nasty, scary one happened last year.
Correct.
I get the feeling we won't see this track on the actual GP circuit for much longer after that one.
Yeah,
at least not without some radical alterations.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really think of anything they could do right off the top of my head to alter that.
Put a really big, tall wall that sticks way out there that'll definitely kill people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so let's just murder the riders instead.
Yeah, well, you know, it'll be the one that it was their fault they shouldn't have screwed up.
Wow, am I getting rest now? What?
Yeah, he kind of does sound like he's in a bit of a tunnel there.
Let me make sure that y'all are listening through the correct mic.
That
would be
little known fact. Nick Goskowski does his broadcasting from his bathroom.
Hey, it's my office. It's my office. And by office, I mean second bedroom / gun room / storage.
You don't have guns. You lost them all in a tragic boating accident.
Well, I've got, like my empty safe now, and
see,
and like some empty holsters, and it's sad.
It's a shame.
I'm crying. You can't hear my voice right now, but I'm crying.
So looking right now, like we've got a pretty decent grouping up front that we're starting to develop. Bear and Baird doing their damnedest to wind up right next to each other, as always messing with us.
Stop it! Just stop!
They're gonna torture us. It's what they do. Key and Rocha and Hadlock all grouped together pretty close there. And up front, about a second-ish between Voss, Jane, and Stormy. Jane has actually had some good performances when he's been with us. So looking forward to seeing what he'll do this week. Just over 3.5, or just under 3.5 minutes remaining in qualifying.
There's something real interesting to discuss here. No matter what any of these racers do, they're doing better than Hines.
Wop wop.
I mean, I'm just, I can even get the straw slurp sound. I'm just saying. I about choked up my iced tea there.
Yeah, see, that's what you get.
Karma.
It will get you. Yes. Now Hines quoting Shorzy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the. Well.
Oh God. If you don't know who Shorzy is, you're missing out on life.
Dog, what are you doing? Dog, what are you doing? Oh my God.
Sounds like your dog has some issues there.
He's climbing over a box that I tried to put there to stop him from tippy tapping, and that didn't work.
That worked great. That was a good plan. We'll go ahead and compliment you on how well that plan worked.
I'll accept the fact that it was a commercial failure, and just go back to next time not blocking the dog.
Yeah.
I forget that if I can get over it, he can get over it 3 times.
Yeah. Sounds like you just need to, I don't know, maybe put a really big rug down in there.
I purposely put the hardwood floor so I could scooch my chair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Yeah, it was just something you temporarily put down there. Kind of like the curtain I have that I can temporarily put up to kill what little echo I get in here.
I need to do a curtain and soundproof this room.
There you go. So we have just over a minute remaining. It looks like Jay has managed to put himself in 4th, just under 2 seconds behind Voss. Doing pretty good with his times there. Puts him ahead of Bear and Baird.
Man, Oba, we missed you too, man. You always knew the way.
Oba!
Oh, Nick J, pretty nasty crash there.
Yeah, I think that was probably just him going in to change settings, though. I suspect that's what that was. It's always kind of hard to tell.
It really is.
Was that guy going in to do settings, or did he just decide to because he screwed up anyway? The world may never know.
I mean, it is Red Bull Ring.
It is. Yeah, we see Oba there making his comments. There is more and more talk of a PS4, or I guess, I don't know, maybe it'll be PS5 by the time it happens. League coming back. So we'll see if that happens.
Oh boy, one more thing to buy.
I know, right?
That I'll play like 2.5 games on ever.
Well, the more annoying problem is good luck finding one.
Oh, yeah, I've not even attempted.
Nice little oof crash there.
Yeah, that was... Dunk.
Just the lightest little tappy tap.
Tap it, tap it, tap.
And time has expired for qualifying there. Looks like, as you can see, we're on board the Bear here. He has finished up in 5th. I think what we have left to go is Black Eye and Hadlock are still on the field. Actually, Black Eye might... Yeah, I think that lap was disqualified.
Yeah, he's out.
Yep, so Hadlock is what we got left, along with Voss.
Come on, Hadlock.
Along with Voss, trying to get further up than pole position at this point. Ooh, bit of latency there, getting some weird prediction on him.
He's just a tryhard.
That's what it is. He hit the mulligan button on that turn.
The F1 game in single player has that.
It does. That's not a surprise, I guess.
No, straight up, you hit they call it rewind or something like that, and
Yeah.
it just backs you up and you try that corner again.
It's like playing Braid. So there we are. Your standings for the first race of the evening. It's going to be Voss, Jane, and Stormy on the front row. Jay, Bear, and Baird torturing us on the second row.
Oh my god, the free road show.
Black Eye, and some free Rocha on the third row. And finally, on our last row, going to be Hadlock and King Allen, our new wild card out there. He's getting himself a bit of an introduction to how you got to go fast in this league.
His number plate. That's amazing. That's amazing. And it's a gorilla, so we're sticking with our banana theme.
I'm sure that makes Mr. Rocha happy to see himself represented there on that screen.
I'm sure it does. Although he has a voice again.
He does. He does.
Like a 60-day Facebook man.
We hate you. Zuck, we hate you. From the tippy top of your horns to the bottom of your little hooves, we hate you.
Man, I don't know if I guess I'm proud at Rocha. How do you get a 60-day ban, man? 60 days?
I'm impressed.
It's insane.
It's like getting a double life sentence. You sit there going, what's the point, bro? What are you doing?
Yeah. If I was ever in the position to get a double life sentence, which let's just hope I never will be, I'm just going to yell YOLO.
Oh,
you only live once, man. You're reincarnated as somebody who gets framed for murder. Oh, that's how that works.
God. What a life. So we are waiting for our final setup, and then we'll start our first race of the evening. Silence Minion coming in from Hines. I don't know which one of us he's talking to.
Silence Minion?
Silence
Hines, I will
Minion.
fight you. Well, Hines is probably getting drunk at the moment. So.
Yeah. No responsibilities this evening. Time to hit the bottle hard. Enjoy it there, sir. Actually, I remember when you rescued him, that was like his first comment. Yeah, wife's in the other room, drunk and passed out. I'm like, damn, dude. Oh, it's Oba?
Hey, you be nice to Oba.
Yeah, we like Oba.
We like him better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this statement.
He only beat me once.
But he was the people's champion.
Oh,
and
okay.
the race director's champion.
Black Eye. I got it wrong. It is Blake Eye.
Oh, is that what it is? I read it wrong too, man.
Well, no, he doesn't have an E on screen then. And we are off. Wow, nice start from Jane, getting a great hole shot there right out of the pocket, and coming into turn one, manages to hold on to it. In fact, no bowling whatsoever. That's going to leave Nick disappointed.
It's hard to bowl in turn one on this track.
It really is.
I guess it's not turn two, but whatever you call the end of the straight with the
that is turn three. Yep, a few folks running a little wide there, but otherwise clean. Looking pretty clean, actually. Everybody keeping it from turning into a mess. Jane actually stretching out ahead of Voss as much as he can on the first lap. That is rather impressive. But right behind Voss, our very own Mr. Rocha. Oh, maybe he'll hang on.
Well, if Rocha races tonight like he does in real life,
he'll be
on his face shortly.
He'll be on his face, yes. He'll be impressive right until the moment he isn't.
I mean, he looks great. And then he doesn't look so great.
So it's looking like Voss has managed to push his way up into first ahead of Jane. I guess he decided to find the nitrous button.
Can we discuss the fight that's going on in the comment section?
Yeah, it is. There is a bit of trash talk between Oba and Hines here, but that is to be expected. Hines still owes him a bit of payback for Coda back when we started.
That's got to be the highlight still.
Oh, wow, Jane. Oh, man. With the commentator's curse, hurls it out of turn one, and that is going to put him way back in the pack. So on board right now with Bear coming into turn three. Ooh, nice pass by Bear on the inside. Doesn't quite make it stick, though, on the drive out. With Jay and Stormy right there in front of him. Good little fight in this pack here. We'll see if Bear can get up with those two, but Stormy and Jay just at it their entire way around the track for this lap. Jay a little bit wide, and Stormy coming up under him, but I don't think he's going to be able to stretch it out on him. Woo! Stormy very deep into turn 7 there. Man, these three just aren't going to get away from each other, it looks like. Almost straight across.
This feels like real Moto3 racing.
Yeah, this is pretty much how it works. And into turn 10, these guys having a great fight. Meanwhile, up front, Voss now almost 4 seconds ahead of Rocha, who is still holding on to second. He's having a great start. And we are on lap 3. Very wide around turn 1 there, but everybody keeping it more or less clean. And also, looks like Baird pushing up there as well. We're going to have a bit of a fight in this group. Baird swinging very wide, looking to cut it. Oh, no! That was Baird and Stormy both going down.
Didn't 2 years ago a whole group of bikes go down there
Yep,
in GP?
I think so.
I can't remember who was involved.
Yep, I can't either. It is tough to not blink when you've got everybody going into that turn, though. It is very tight, and you run out of space very fast.
I think we're going to ban Hines from our chat as well.
Dang! See, now it's just getting worse between them. We've got threats of nukes in the chat. I don't know, man. Does that constitute a credible threat of violence? Oh.
Look, to be a credible threat of violence, you'd have to believe that he had,
You'd have to believe anything Oba says. Him and his broken controller.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
I never forget.
Hines beat me to the joke.
Oh, Bear very wide in turn one. Jay still holding on to third just behind Rocha. And Voss, at this point, has stretched it out to an almost 10-second lead over the field.
Do we have a button that we can put like a stick through his spokes?
I do not think that exists.
Sure it does. It's called the Black Flag.
Yeah, short of Tony Black flagging him.
So looking at the last round at Brno, Voss took first there as well.
Yep, he certainly did. Oh, Allen having it off there. It is a rough fight on this track. It is just really quick. Don't you talk about my broken controller coming from Oba. Don't worry, I represent your broken controller with the poop icon. It is a bunch of BS, sir. Oh, yeah, Stormy having another off.
I definitely represent that controller with the fact that it works.
Yeah, he is lying. Do not believe him, folks.
Oh, no. Look at my broken controller, first place.
And Hines continuing the pattern of Shorzy insults. Chirping, I guess is their term for it. As Bear has worked his way up into third. Now finding himself fighting with Bear is Mr. J. And Rocha continues to hang on to second. But those other guys are hungry for it. Ooh, Rocha, very nice line through turn one there. That was probably the fastest I've seen him go through it this evening. He's actually having a great race.
Well, when he can't play on Facebook, I guess he practices.
I guess that's what happens. When he's not getting banned, he's going fast. A little bit wide there through turn three. Yeah, it's on the twistier side of the course after turn four that this pack gets crushed up a little tight. Whoa! Little bit of touch there from Jay.
Just tap.
Rocha managing to hold on to it. Neither of them going down, fortunately. Jay again aggressively looking for a pass. Oh, is forced to the outside. Had to hit the brakes, and that is going to cost him.
He lost a lot of time right there.
He did, and with these smaller bikes, you just don't have the power to make up for a mistake like that. Yep, Rocha is still in second.
Yeah, Hines is drunk.
14 seconds behind Voss because Voss is doing what he normally does, but not looking too shabby. Ooh, that tail was out there, though. Jay coming up close, looking for the pass, coming into turn one. He's got it. Can he hold on to it? Yep. We'll see if he can hold on to it. He does appear to have it.
Yeah, that's a
Bear goes off.
Oh no!
I think that was in turn one. Oh, that's rough. So Bear now is back to fifth with Black Eye in fourth now. Not too bad for your first race, getting up into fourth this late, and it is not bad at all.
No, absolutely.
So Jay now going to try to hang on to second.
I don't know that name from leaderboards or anything.
What name?
Black Eye.
Yeah, he's not someone we've had on our stuff before. I think he's a new one. And they
I'm
said
requesting some more game volume.
Well,
that's actually difficult to do, Heinz.
Yeah, like balancing the game volume is really hard to sort out.
So could you be a little kinder with your requests, sir?
And we are just about... Yeah, we are on the penultimate lap.
Proud of you.
And if Jay can keep this up, he will take a second out of this. And we might even see Rocha podium on here. It's an interesting evening.
Let me verify this real quick before I open my mouth.
It's going to be a very interesting evening here if they can both hang on to this.
Yes, that would be a first, seeing Rocha on podium.
I'll be damned. He's getting faster. Ooh, ooh, Jay. That tail moving around a lot on him, but he's actually got... His tires look dialed in correctly, so I think that was just a case of having a momentary oopsie. He is hanging on to it, though. Both of them looking really solid.
Remember when we thought we were done with Heinz? Now he's back. I miss those days. And by that I mean 15 minutes ago.
As Voss now putting almost 20 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. Good God.
Yeah, Voss, go home.
So somebody blue flag Voss, please.
That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Heinz, ultimate fact checker. No.
Is that what Heinz is now? Is he our fact checker?
Self-proclaimed.
I mean, if you want to be hated by everybody immediately, that's how you do it. Stormy, meanwhile, from the back of the pack, has managed to get back up to 8th, but I know the one wreck wasn't his fault, really, I don't think, but that second one, I suspect was on him. And what is with your dog?
He went back across the box.
Okay. Yeah, your plan sucks, Nick.
My plan absolutely did suck.
Nice. Very nice. So you can see here our pack in the middle consisting of... Oh, no! Bear just hurls it out of the turn there, and...
Well, outside there.
That was, yeah. That was a moon yeet from that turn. Wow, what a wreck. So that's going to put Bear, Key, and Jane running 4th, 5th, and 6th. Stormy in 7th now. But Baird was having a pretty good race, and now he's going to be back in 8th. He's probably not going to be able to change that. Meanwhile, you can see here Jay and Rocha. Jay looking to take a second here. And he did a great job with. Look at this. There it goes. Very nice podium by him. And Mr. Rocha takes his first podium. I'll be damned.
So, two very surprising things there. That's the first time I've seen the standing win animation.
Yeah.
And it's also the first time I've seen Rocha podium.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Rocha. Good work this evening there. God, that free Rocha pops up now. How appropriate is that? So after applying penalties, it's still going to be Voss, Jay, and Rocha on the podium there. Bear, unfortunately, finding himself in 4th. not had that one wreck. I think he might have had a shot at the podium. Jane in 5th. Baird in 6th after that last-minute wreck due to penalties. Then Key, Stormy, Hadlock, Allen, and Mr. Blake at the rear there. And it looks like, I think we had somebody drop out. It might have been Blake. But we did have one of our fellas drop out there. So, we are going to take a brief break. We'll try not to be too long. Maybe I'd say about 5 minutes at most. And we will be back with qualifying for Moto 2 here at the Red Bull Ring on the Xbox. Folks, stick with us. We'll be back shortly. Alrighty, folks, we are just about ready to get started, but first, we had a couple of words from some important folks that bring you this league, that bring prizes to our racers.
I'm going to let the dog finish his thing first. Okay, I think he's done. A special thank you to Wood Cycle Country, Motorangutan, Motul, yes, those crazy oil guys, Mass Motorsports, and Pirelli, specifically South Central Race Center. Without these guys, our racers would not have the prizes that they do. I'm not even sure our racers are motivated by the prizes, but hey, it's a bonus.
There you go.
I think they just like abusing each other.
That really is. I think the abuse is what they're here for, both receiving and giving.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. And a quick update on our Moto 3 standings as of last race. Quick 1 through 10 here. We have Voss in first, Nick J in second, Bear holding on to the third, Hades in fourth, Baird in fifth, Stormy in sixth, Sam Crow seventh, Rocha in eighth. He made a decent jump last time. Bichon in ninth, and Golden Smacks in 10th.
Smacks. Oh, poor guy. Deployed and just down he goes on the rankings. Probably going to fall
Can't
off
do
top
anything.
10. Yeah, that's a shame. Military needs to give him an exemption. He needs a race.
We'll give him an exemption. We'll give him 1 free point.
1 point. 1 free point. We'll look forward to seeing him back next season. Hopefully he'll be able to do it.
And Rocha says, "Hey, ladies." To which I say, "Hey."
Sup, girl? So we are waiting on... It looks like they are about ready to start. Wonderful. We are just about to get back over to the track. How's everybody doing? I hope it's going well. Hope the broadcast isn't too horribly unpleasant for everybody out there watching. If you're foolish enough to be keeping an eye on us.
Oh, well, I'm a part of the broadcast, so I know it's awful.
Yeah, that is it. It's absolutely god-awful. With Hines dropping nothing but censored F-bombs the entire time in chat.
Yeah, so I can't say it, but he can censor type it. The hell, man.
I mean, look, here's the problem. When you censor what you're saying, but you make it clear what you're saying, what's happening is in somebody's head, they're seeing it and going, oh, he means... Now they're saying it. You're a jerk.
Yeah, there is no difference.
You're making them say it.
Yeah, that's rude.
Yeah.
You're making other people say your dirty words.
See? Making them have a potty mind with your potty mouth. Or I guess it would be
Rude.
potty fingers in this case. It's like a poop knife. Everybody has a poop knife, right?
Holy hell. Okay. Moving on.
I will ruin everything that you hold dear.
Yeah, you will.
That is my objective this evening. Hope everyone's
Use it.
enjoying it. Hope everyone is getting a massive kick out of it.
I'm sure they are. Oh, Hines is back on the chat.
He will never go away.
Hines, you're fired. Now the dog's barking. Oh my god.
It's Hines' fault. I'm going to blame Hines for that one.
It's absolutely Hines' fault.
So we are starting up here with qualifying for Moto 2. Let's see how it goes. Hi. Yes. Good to hear you, Krieger. No. We don't need any commentation from you, Hines.
You know, you're more than welcome to, but when you drop an F-bomb on stream, I'm never letting you live it down.
I don't have a button for that.
We don't need a button for that, man.
I don't have a button. I'll have to get one set up at some point. I wonder if there is a censorship button for it.
I'm sure there is. But better than a beep, we just need like a monotone, like explicit word every time. Make it even more ridiculous.
The one I love is what was it? One of the dudes on YouTube, Gundam. who always says whack. Like that's his thing for cursing, is just a very fake whack.
Whack.
Yep. Like a duck quacking. Well, yeah, I can handle that one. So, waiting for our first laps to come in here. Looking like Jane probably going to put down the first lap. This is something I've noticed. Jane does not screw around in qualifying. He tends to put down his lap quick and immediate.
I believe in that method.
Yeah.
Get that first lap in. Just get something, because your competitor, at least one of your competitors, historically won't.
Which, that time is looking decent for a Moto2 time. That's going to put him at a 131. Can work down from there a little bit. I don't think it's much faster than that when you're really capping out in Moto2 on this track.
I'm not sure.
I think I remember them being just under 130 on this track.
Well, let's see what happens when we get some of our...
That's not a bad warm-up there. Mr. Baird, last race was having a great time, and then just unfortunate wrecks. But he was definitely quick. And again, I'm still shocked we had a Rocha podium. We didn't see Rocha go down on his face once.
He sold his soul, man.
He must have.
He sold his soul.
Clearly the devil was involved.
That's how you get a 60-day Facebook ban. Zuck's like, dude, you ain't got no soul.
Zuck's like, yeah. Like that android can criticize anyone for lack of a soul.
Well, he's trying for me. That must be why I'm on a Facebook ban as well.
Oh, there you go.
And might we recap that I got banned for saying somebody was one of the mad hoes?
I mean, you know, hoes mad.
Hoes are bad, apparently, man.
Hoes so mad they trying to get you kicked off.
Did get me kicked off.
Oh. Looks like Bear's lap was invalidated there on the last section. He was actually having a good lap, too, that was going to put him at the top of the board. So that's unfortunate. We'll hop on board with Stormy here, who actually seems to be having a pretty good lap. 2 red sections so far for him.
Y'all ready for me to have some fun with Hines? Because, hey, Hines, I know you're listening. Did you share the stream today?
I doubt he did.
I can tell you the answer is no by the viewership numbers we have. Over here dropping F-bombs in the chat with
Hines,
no shares.
go do something useful.
Slacker, man.
Stormy putting himself at the top of the board with a 128.5.
21 shares. Okay, we're just boring today.
21 shares. Okay.
Is that 21 shares to your page?
Yeah, is that 21 shares of GME? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, because we currently have 4 viewers on Facebook.
We've bored them to death. We've finally done it. They are out and done. Hopefully, as we get towards the end of the season.
That's a great pit stop we're watching.
Yep. So, Jane now 1.7 seconds back. Key 3.2, 3.6 for Hadlock. And Blake sitting at 4.7 seconds. And Mac is being slow for some reason. Stop that, Mac. Go faster.
He's trying to race one-handed tonight.
Oh, is that what he's trying to do?
Yeah. So I think Stormy proved that our bench racing was a little slow for Moto2.
Like I said, I remembered it being a little bit under 130. So 128 isn't totally out from where I was thinking. Ooh.
Do you know a Stony? Because I don't know a Stony.
I suspect he's messing with Tony.
I suspect there's a Stony we don't know about.
I suspect he's drunk. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out there.
I'm jealous.
What, that he's drunk?
Yes.
What, is there no alcohol at your place now? What have you done to yourself?
There's plenty, but I'm sorry. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty solid workout, and I can't move my arms.
Oh, well.
So, I don't want to dampen that recovery because it's still going to suck for another couple of days. Yeah.
Yeah, when you do the ramp up or you're first in a while, yeah, it tends to be rough for a couple days afterwards.
It was the first upper body day in quite some time.
Oh, and Stormy putting down a 127.6. Telling Voss, why, yes, I can go faster than you.
Heinz liked that.
This was liked by Heinz. Yes, certainly was. Oh, Alan having a rough off there. Turn
Dipped up
3.
too far inside.
Yep, that is a really tough turn. Definitely the hardest turn on the track. It is a really hard one to judge.
Heinz missed that? I cannot think of anything that is stream appropriate to say. Oh well.
So starting to see a picture of things. It looks like Mac decided to start going fast finally. 1.1 seconds behind Stormy.
He gave up and used two hands.
I guess so. So Baird sitting in fourth. Actually, some good times there out of him. I think he's been practicing some too, if I'm honest. Because it definitely, last round last race, he was definitely showing some speed. It just had some bad luck.
What did Rocha qualify in Moto3?
I do not remember. You would have to go back on the stream to see that.
He wasn't very far up front, was he?
I think he was middle of the pack there.
Well, he's middle of the pack here again.
Yep, maybe he'll have another great race. I don't know, man. It might have been Moto3 was what he was practicing during the time that he was off.
The dog is chasing his tail. He never chases his tail.
Clearly, it's your fault.
It's the first time I've ever seen him chase his tail, but he's going to do it because we're on stream.
He's got to mess with you.
He has his tail.
There you go. Now
he's going
to have it put on a mount and stuffed and thrown up on the wall. He finally caught it.
It's kind of cheat when your tail's that long, though, isn't it, man?
So, looking like Voss is going to improve his time, very likely, but probably not going to move to the front of the pack again on this one. Yeah, I'm you're acting like everybody's supposed to be quicker after 2 weeks. How many of them were out without power?
We're not going to talk about that because people will be mad at me.
So Voss putting himself, he didn't move to the front of the pack, but he put himself only 0.047 seconds off of Stormy with that one. Good show, sir. That isn't just nipping at the heels, that is getting a mouthful of them.
A mouthful of heels.
A mouthful of heels. There are some people that their fetish is satisfied right now, yes.
I'm leaving that alone.
Heinz putting commentary on the chat that probably is better to put in Discord.
Yeah, Heinz, this isn't mod chat, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, isn't that for mod chat, bro? If we need the recommendations, that's probably where you should put them. Just saying. Because we have a log of that.
Yeah, we created a place for that.
Yeah.
Not the stream.
Scroll back.
professionalism around here is just so high.
I'm going to scroll back through the stream so that I can receive a dollop of Heinz wisdom. Lies. Well, you don't have to do the audio.
Your phone can absolutely do both.
I'm talking about typing. It won't be a log of voice either. Just type it. Get F-bombed. Okay. Sure.
Okay. We're dropping one on the stream, Chris.
I am not engaged in this fight. What's typing? It's the thing you do with the things you fap with.
I know he's not doing text-to-speech because it's too coherent.
It is.
Although, at some point, as he gets drunker, text-to-speech might be more coherent than his typing.
Very possibly. And Beard goes flying as he finishes up his lap there.
Wow, that's a tough goal. What? What is he talking about? Bless you.
Well, I managed to block that one on stream until you reacted like that.
Oh, I don't know these things.
I would have to hit mute on Discord and OBS at the same time, so I hit it on OBS, but.
Or you could just hit it on your microphone.
I don't have a mute button on my microphone.
You don't have a mute button on that big fancy controller that sits on your desk?
No, because they expect you to do that in software.
I'm calling BS on that.
You're welcome to come look at it. It don't have no mute button.
I'll find you a mute button.
Shit. I could cut the 48 volts to it, but then I gotta wait for it to start back up.
9mm works too.
Oh, good. Good call. Yeah. Oba wanting to race these guys. Yep. Time to buy you an Xbox, son.
He can show them the way.
That man will show anybody the way. With a broken controller. Yeah, I have seen him out there doing the real race thing. That's cool.
I'm so jealous right now. Heal me, heal. Do it.
He is the captain now. Yeah, broken controllers. He's not good in the wet. Not so good in the wet, guys. First place. Again, I never believed a word out of his mouth. But I would like to see him over here on the Xbox too. I will take Oba Racing.
Oh yeah.
I would enjoy that. So time has expired for qualifying. So everybody's kind of on their last laps here. Boss trying to make a run at pushing up onto the podium and getting ahead of Stormy. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it though. One red section, one PB, but not red. He's going to have to really blow through the next two. I specifically didn't practice in the race in the rain when his quote controller was broken. Oh, looking like Voss will not quite be able to do it. Yep, a little too far to the outside. That's going to invalidate that lap for him. And I think our last there was Rocha turning in his lap. So we have Stormy, Voss, and Mac going to be on the front row. Bear, they're doing it again. Make them stop. Jane,
new race direction rule. If y'all are next to each other, I'm giving whoever's in the higher position a 2-second penalty. Done. It's there. I said it. Stop.
Rocha, Blake, and Hadlock on the third row, and Key and Ellen bringing up the rear on the last row, and that will be our standings coming into our second race of the evening. This is going to be Moto 2 on the Red Bull Ring on the Xbox. Hopefully this will be as good as the last race was.
This Oba Hines banter is great. We have a side we have a side stream in our stream.
Yes, we always need Oba here to give Hines shit.
To show him the way.
The way. Absolutely. Black Eye? Is that the correct pronunciation?
Oba, you took podiums in the ring on slicks?
He's lying.
Did nobody
He's
race?
lying. He is lying about the slicks. Do not believe a word out of Oba's mouth.
I mean, I've done a wet lap or two on slicks, but like, babying it around.
Oba just lying. Not very well either.
Through his teeth.
Nope. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I reject what you're saying, sir.
Yes, I reject your reality and replace it with my own.
Mine actually makes more sense.
Not lying. I've got pictures.
Picture didn't happen, bruh.
You got pictures of your broken controller too?
Boss does.
Callbacks to Discord chat earlier in the day. Dude, that controller looked like it owed somebody money. The mafia came after that thing.
That thing was beat with a baseball bat multiple times.
Oh my god. Oh lordy.
Yeah, no, for real though. It's like, hey, one of the Searle sponsors is at the track with wets. Nah, dog, I'm gonna go out my slicks.
Rocha calling on Oba to come race. See? It's going to get worse.
It is going to get worse.
It is going to get worse.
It's spiral downhill rapidly.
He's going to get worse. Oba 2 broke. His last Somali pirate putting went poor. Pirate putting? I'm confused now. I'm sitting here envisioning him out playing putt-putt with his patch on one eye.
Yar.
Yar.
My blunderbuss.
Yar. I'm the captain now. As we are getting ready to start our second race of the evening. Here we go, folks. A little bit of Moto 2 action. When they are off, Stormy having a great start up there in the pole, but Voss actually managing to get ahead of him. I'm betting that's due to set up there. Voss through turn 1, and once again, relatively clean. Jane goes down, though.
It's going to be 3. If we see a stack up, it'll be in 3, not 1 here.
Yep. Jane and Bear are at the back right now. I think they both got caught up in that. Hopefully they can catch up to the pack. Oh, and Baird looks like losing it there in turn 3. I think all he's trying to do is get back there next to Bear in order to be a jerk to us.
Probably.
Knock it off.
Did a really weird hop on the exit of that corner as well. That was interesting.
Yep. And Key having it off as well. Baird off again. He is just having some bad luck there.
I think Hines is talking to himself again.
Bit of a rough start, definitely. Meanwhile, Voss, Stormy, and Mac up front. Absolutely flying. With Balak, as Hines is telling me we're supposed to pronounce it, sitting in 4th.
Block A.
Block A. Block A. Yes. We'll just key and peel that.
Yeah, no, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I got you.
It's okay.
Block A. Aaron and Block A. Rocha is sitting in 5th, but not very far back off of 4th. Maybe he'll get himself another Another podium this evening. I would be surprised. All that time banned, he's had a lot of time to work on it. Allen also sitting in 6th. So running middle of the pack this time. Hopefully our newbie can hang on to it. Wouldn't be bad to see. What is that from Rocha? Down he goes.
That was creative.
That was the world's most amazing stoppie down the outside and into the gravel. And gonna be hard to catch back up there, buddy. Balake, huh? Give Voss a warning. Time to blue flag Voss. So Stormy trying to chase down Voss up front. Mac just behind them. Balake finding himself in 4th still. Jane up to 5th. Early in the race got knocked way back and has worked his way up to 5th. Past Allen. They are having it out there.
Really wide. Who was that?
I did not catch it.
I think that was Rocha. That was like mowing the grass.
Yep. After that creative stoppy line earlier.
Hines is talking to himself once again.
He really is.
Sam Crow with the wreck there. Definitely unfortunate. But
yep, that puts Key back in last place.
Blanca is killing it, man.
He is. He is having a great round. It's going to be hard to get near the podium with pretty much 3 of our fastest guys up there, but the fact that he's only 3.5 seconds back, almost a third of the way into this, that's an impressive performance. Hopefully he can keep it up consistently. I don't think he'll catch him, but if he can hang on and take a 4th, his first time out in Moto2, that would not be a bad showing at all.
Would be seriously good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be a better showing? Us banning Hines from paying people to take out Voss.
$10 to whoever punts Voss, huh? Oh, lordy. See here, Bear back currently in 6th. After early being out, he has gotten himself up to about middle of the pack. I think he was at the very back with, I guess that was Jane? Yeah. So he has worked his way back up to the middle just behind Jane. So the two of them, I guess, have just been playing tag. Ooh, a little bit off the track there.
Wow, Race Direction has a bounty now, too.
$10 to whoever black flags Voss.
I need black flag animation across the screen and just leave it at that and get $10.
I know, right? Yeah, Voss definitely
what
out
if I
there
just
hauling.
say it on the restream chat?
Yeah.
If I just go, yeah, that wouldn't be $10?
That would, yeah, does that count? How does this work? And Baird, meanwhile, has decided to mess with us and get right up behind Bear. Telling you, those two, I hate them.
What did I say, guys? 2-second penalty.
Knock it off.
I mean it.
Oh, okay. Restream throwing. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Guess whose fault that is?
Now, what's funny is the difference when it says it. It says I've in the stream, and in the actual console, it says you've.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, and there's a tweet button. Let me tweet about that.
Yeah. Now he's going to try to yeet the counter.
F-bomb, no, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count when it's just Hines talking to himself, and that's it.
Yeah, He really is talking to himself.
He really is. Can we hit 200? Not legitimately. Spam it, Hines. Oh, man. And Rocha again off in the dirt.
I'm going to blacklist him.
Yeah, I bet it's about time.
I'm going to blacklist him.
Oh, Lordy.
Boss holding strong on that lead.
He really is. He is.
That's twice in a row, man. Garrett Hines did not like this.
But, that being said, Stormy is preventing him from stretching out a ridiculous lead again. He is holding on just about 3.5 seconds behind him. So hopefully, he can catch up to him. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think Voss has decided once again he's just going to go ahead and get in a rhythm and say bye-bye. Just making it boring out there.
I literally have my my mouse on the block button. Watch it, yo.
Oh, my God. We never should have given him text chat.
Hey, he stopped.
No, he didn't. See?
No, he didn't.
I told you he didn't.
No, he didn't.
It's Hines. You think that shit would be over? Nah. So we are on the 6th lap. And not a huge amount of churn happening at this point, except for Jade moving his way up through the pack. Now starting to threaten Balake.
No, Hines, if I bet you the stream doesn't end, your comments just don't appear on the stream anymore. It's a wonderful feature.
And Baird has managed to get ahead of Bear, putting himself in 6th. From how far he was back, that is good progress. From there, though, it's going to get a lot harder. Ooh, and Hadlock having it off. That is unfortunate. Ooh, Bear very wide on turn 1. You know, there were some big penalties in the last race that did kind of shift things around at the last second, and I think I know why. It's turn 1. That thing people swing so wide on that it builds up a big old penalty.
It's actually the last 2. It's the 2 before that where I see most penalties built on this track.
Okay.
It's crazy, dude. I can't run it clean myself.
Yeah. Well, turn 1 also seems hard. Like I remember, as a matter of fact, last season this was the track that had us debating how to handle penalties for the next season because of the fact that turn 1 everybody was just swinging it so wide, and we had to actually turn on where it does actually penalize that now.
That is correct.
Yep. This was what did it. I think it was this, and Brno's the same way. Like, Brno lets you do some silly stuff in turn 1.
Hines, just check the Discord chat.
I'm joining the commentary team. Okay.
And if you're not on a place where you can see it, Chris, I took a screenshot of me having the block option up on the screen.
Oh, God. So Jane now threatening Balake. He's having a good race now that he had the early mistake. He has cleanly moved his way up into 4th. That is an impressive charge from the back, but we are on the penultimate lap. He is not going to have enough time, I think, to make it to the podium. But nevertheless, he will have points for 4th, so that is not a bad showing after having an early accident.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't criticize that at all. But Balake...
I'm kind of trying to see Roach on the bottom.
Yep, Balake managing to hold on to things. Oh, Silverstone too. Yeah, Silverstone does have a big cheater corner. It really does.
We're revoking my privileges. If anything, a good moderator would have stopped your spamming ass by now.
The problem is when it's the server owner doing it.
But he's doing it on Facebook through Restream, so we could just...
Oh, this is true. Okay, so... Key now trying to chase down Baird. Oh my god, what happened with your dog? Is he freaking out?
No. I'm just going to mute for a moment.
Okay. As we wait for Nick to deal with whatever his dog is doing.
Scaling cardboard.
There you go. Gonna scale Cardboard Mountain. We don't have it on board from Key, but we do have it from Baird here, just behind Bear. And you can see here, Baird has been absolutely beating the hell out of his tires on this race, but he does have enough left to finish it. It's interesting to see how much center wear he has there.
That's probably the first time I've seen that in this game.
Yeah. And that is Voss taking it there. Oh, Bear going off at the last second, and currently that puts him in eighth.
Rough.
That is rough. Stormy taking second, Mac taking third, Jane taking fourth after being way back, Balake sitting in fifth. Good showing from him. After having a rough time during the last race, putting himself in fifth here was not bad at all. Baird in sixth. He charged up from the back as well. And we'll see how it looks after penalties. There we go. Voss, Stormy, and Mac up front as expected. Jane in fourth still, even after penalties. Balake sitting in fifth. Bear, I think, due to penalties on other riders, due to swinging wide, finds himself in sixth, despite that last-minute wreck. So a little bit of fortunate penalizing there. Again, it's the swinging wide. I guess maybe that last turn too, yeah. Baird, Key, Hadlock, and Allen, and Rocha. Mr. Rocha, after getting his first podium last race, come on, man. You can do better than that. So we will take a brief break, and then we will be back with our last race of the evening. It will be... Oh, man. That thing is set to cut instead of fading. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm pushing the wrong buttons here.
Before we cut away, I just want to comment on it because I was updating standings. But so hopefully the German Heshperd didn't knock over the Glenlevich. Wow.
Yeah.
If you meant Shepherd and Glenfiddich, then maybe that had some accuracy.
The Glengooly Blue.
Yeah. We're just going to call it the Glen.
Oh, man. So we will be back with GP here in just about, I'd say, 5 minutes. Stick around, folks. We will be back shortly. Alrighty, folks, we are just about ready to start our final qualifying of the evening. While we missed with Hines a little bit. Thanks for watching, though. We have had a good time this evening, particularly Mr. Hines, who is very, very drunk.
Before you roll to the next thing, I need to illustrate how perfect this is. So when y'all see a restream, it's either Chris or I typing into the console to go out to all of the services.
Correct.
Hines jumped in our voice chat because he thought I actually banned from the chat.
Would you ban me? We love you. We just got to give you a lot of shit, sir.
Oh, it's wonderful. I haven't laughed that hard in quite a while.
Anyway. So, it's as good a time as any to give a shout out to our sponsors who for some reason, tolerate this madness. We have South Central Race Center selling Pirelli tires. We have Mass Motorsports making them fancy customized suits you can get for riding. Motool, those guys that make really nice oil. Moto Orangutan, who sells locally here in Austin. Lots of awesome gear and bikes and bicycle stuff too, if that's your thing. And Wood Cycle Country, one of the motorcycle dealers here in Austin as well. So be sure to check them out, folks. All good folks that, tell you the truth, the community here is really appreciative of our sponsors, actually. They're a big part of our local community.
Okay, I'm composed.
Yeah, the 100 messages was actually Restream's automatic thing. I almost want to see
there's a setting.
Yeah, I need to turn that off. I don't want that in there.
Yeah.
It's like that's cool and all, but I'm not 12. I'm not excited by this. It's just it is what it is. We'll have to sort that out later. I just pretend to know how to do this tech stuff.
Nah. I don't even pretend.
So we are waiting now to see some qualifying here. Oh, Spanky is with us. As always, good to see him in here. Rocha deciding to go ahead and just put down a time already. All right. I'm not going to complain too much about that, sir. Go ahead.
Looks like a decent time, too, at 126.
Yep. Well, that's going to be... that's getting towards... I think our fastest... I think our fastest qualifying for Moto2 was like a 127. So it's going to be a little faster than that to really get decent in the GP class. Yep, 5 seconds off. That's kind of what I figured. You want to push...
Heinz, you're 5 seconds off pace.
Yeah. No, Heinz is not 5 seconds off pace. He's 2 sheets to the wind. He is. I know what's going on there.
He did type out a full F-bomb on the
Yes,
chat.
he did. I'm unsurprised. Ooh. Key having a bit of an off there.
That's a really tough quarter. I got to give it to him.
It is. A lot of this track is just tough quarters. It's pretty much sprint, hit a corner, sprint, hit a quarter. 2 sheets deep into your mum. That's not how it works, sir. You got to pay for that.
Heinz, just no. just no. I'm waiting for his reply.
You might have had 2 sheets, but I was balls deep in your mom. Give your balls a tug.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, buddy.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, no complaining there, son.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was waiting for the complaining. He thought he was writing a book, or he's too drunk to type.
Oh God, it's so hard to type. That's what she said. So Jane, ooh yeah, see Stormy putting up his time there. Actually, Hines is about right. About 5 seconds off pace is right, because you can see Stormy putting down 122.6.
That's 4.3. That's not 5. That doesn't even round to 5.
Like I said, about. God! No, it's not like horse. Hadlock just about to put down his first lap as well. James sitting 1.39 seconds off there. Not too shabby. Hadlock right about Rocha's speed there.
Hey, did he fall asleep and forget to type?
It might be.
Oh, thank God.
That or his wife came in and said, "Stop it, you're making a fool of yourself."
Yes, both.
Yes. Yes, she did. Balake having a bit of an off there. GP on this track just seems like nasty hard.
You know, and of course I'm not much of a bike racer, but in, Gran Turismo, things like that, I prefer the slower cars on this track, I do have to say.
Yeah, this does seem like it's sprint, hard turn, sprint, hard turn, sprint, hard turn. Oh, wow! Spanky's lap was looking okay until that happened. A little too far on the inside, and down he went.
Yeah, he got spanked a little bit there.
Yeah, he did. He spanked himself. I'm sure we'll see him back out there, though. He is rarely, if ever, slow with us. Oh! Bear having the problem we've seen him have a lot of times, just going a little too far inside onto the grass.
I tend to do that in this game as well.
Yep.
It's tough not to do.
Yep. No, I've noticed him having particular issues with the finer adjustments some days. And that seems to be what happens, is he winds up just slightly to one side into the grass, and it costs him. Mac looking solid as well, on a decent pace for this lap. One orange and one red section. We'll see what we get from him. And Voss, maybe he'll finally put down a time. Max still, I don't think he's going to get to the top of the board. But he's definitely not going to lose that second place. Bear having another off. Spanky, meanwhile, look at that. Mac proving me wrong. Yep, a 122.5. Barely ahead of Stormy, but he is ahead.
That still doesn't round Rocha to 5. I'm just being salty now. Hey, can anybody do a welfare check on Hines?
Yeah, I know. I think he might have.
Mom to refill her phone.
That's
like a FaceTimer late night.
Yeah, there it is.
Found Hines. And he's gone.
He had to come in and chirp.
Oh my God. This is the most professional stream we've had in a while.
Give your balls a tug, Hines.
You know what's the best part about this is 95% of people have no idea what we're referencing.
I'm sure of the weirdos that actually watch this, a bunch of them do.
Letterkenny, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yes.
Great show. Watch it. It's fantastic.
Outstanding.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You ever have a lady give some attention to your butthole?
All I can picture is the quick turn, throw the ball. Always back.
Oh, and Allen having an off there in the straight. Hines, we're going to spank you if you keep it up.
You know, technically you could mute him on a user-to-user level.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can keep the chirps off the stream.
Just a thought for when he gets too drunk. Because we're babysitting now.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
We're going to have to go have his wife get his depends for him. And we are 6 minutes remaining in qualifying. Max sitting at the top of the board still with that 122.5. Stormy having a bit of trouble putting together a lap that's faster, and ditto for Spanky. I think Mac has decided he's going to show us how it's done.
See, and this right here is kind of proving my theory of get your crappy lap out of the way.
Yeah.
Because if you're within, if you're... Ooh, who just dropped? Stormy just dropped.
Did he? Oh, no.
Yes, he did.
Oh, no. Let's see how we want to handle that. Yeah, I can see it on his end. He did lose his connection there. We will probably... we could do a short qualifying. As a matter of fact, we have right about 5 minutes remaining, so it would be fine to do that. We'll see if he wants to recover real quick. Can somebody message with him?
Yeah, can Race Direction do race direction jobs? Those of us that aren't commentating?
Yeah. That would be much appreciated. So we'll see what we're going to do there.
Really, I'm talking to the drunk one.
Yep. It looks like, Tony is currently going to go ahead and drop the match. We will be resetting it up. Hi, Bone Garcon. I'm not sure what's going on there. So it looks like Tony's going to go ahead and reset the match. We are going to go ahead and do another short qualifying, a 5-minute, I would say is what we'll do there, since that's just about what we had left anyway. So we'll just have a brief break. I don't know how to say it. I don't consider it mean. I just know people's random handles. I can't pronounce them. I would assume it was. Otherwise, you'd be mad and you'd be gone. Anyway, we are taking a brief moment to get reset here, folks. We apologize for that. Slight technical difficulties.
Hey, who is that with the... That's not my name?
It's somebody that found us on Twitch, apparently, from what I can see. Garçon. All right. Yeah, my French is non-existent.
Garçon?
Garçon. Ho, ho, ho.
As in boy?
I suppose so. The Bone Garçon.
Good.
That is the name he is showing on here.
The good boy.
The good boy. Okay. Good to have you with us, sir. Sorry, we are having to take a brief break. What? Who? What?
I had you muted. Did you greet him? Is that where this all came from?
Yes, that is what that is.
Okay. This makes a lot more sense now. Well, welcome, sir. We are having to restart due to technical difficulties.
Yes. As a matter of fact, speaking of French, we had our Frenchman lose his connection, so he will have to rejoin. We are rebuilding the lobby right now as we speak.
I don't have that screen up, but are they pretty close to having that built?
Yes, they are right now getting onto the track.
Fantastic.
Yes. They've gotten faster at this. You'd almost think we were running this operation on a routine basis or something.
No, well, we did take 2 weeks off. So.
Yeah. Not exactly voluntarily.
The snowpocalypse ensued.
Yeah, Austin kind of took it a little rough. Took it on the chin there.
Just I don't know, man. My day didn't stop.
I don't know.
I'm sorry about not bringing you your dish soap, by the way.
I managed to take care of it. Crisis was, in fact, averted.
You asked for me to bring it to you, and I was like, okay, if I'm in the Parmer area. And I was like, oh, I'm nowhere near the Parmer area.
That's fine.
Oh my God, Heinz is back.
Oh, Lord. That's what your mom did when I was... very clever, Heinz. Very clever.
Remember when this was supposed to be like, like a G-rated stream?
Yeah. I think I remember him being the one talking about that.
Yeah, I remember him being the one that we were fighting with on it, actually.
I wasn't fighting. I just said, do we want to do this or not? Were we not able to get the party built correctly? Is that what happened there?
You cannot control viewers? No, your race direction, sir. Your internet just sucks.
Well, poop.
Well, hey, while we're here, we can thank our sponsors again.
That is fair enough.
No, I am day off, therefore... Okay, I'm gonna focus on other things. Thank you again to Pirelli, Mass Motorsports, Motul, Motorang Wood Cycle Country. As Heinz says, yes, thank you, sponsor, singular. I guess he's picking one of y'all.
Yeah.
You're all equally important to me. Not to Heinz, though.
Yes. So we're currently waiting for them to rebuild it again. I'm not sure what happened there.
So we did not bring up I did not bring up the standings that we ended up with after that last Moto2 race.
Yes.
In first, we have, big surprise, Voss. Second, we have Bear. Third, Hades. Fourth, Stormy. Fifth, Baird. Sixth, Sam Crow. Seventh, Bichon. Eighth, Rocha. Ninth, Golden Smacks. And 10th, Turbo, who we have not seen in quite a while.
Yeah. I wonder where Turbo is. You don't get the excuse that the Smacks did.
Yeah, no, Golden Smacks has the golden excuse there. But rolling into the GP race, our current standings, McCargo with 251 points, and then Voss with 169. Nice. Spanky roll it just by that in third. Heinz in fourth. About to be fifth if I had to. Oh, no, actually, because Hades is in fifth, and Hades is not in tonight. Stormy in sixth. Bear in seventh, Bichon eighth, Rocha in ninth, and Sam Crow in 10th. How is Rocha in ninth in GP?
I don't know. Somehow you can still collect a ninth when you tend to ride on your face.
Apparently. I keep forgetting about this. Turbo is not invited back.
Yes. Too aggressive.
Yes, over-aggression. And he speaks Portuguese, which none of us do, so...
I keep telling y'all we have somebody that does. Nobody pays attention to me.
Who?
Diego. I've forgotten what his name is.
That's right. He doesn't race in our organization, though. Let's not bother our... Is he?
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been able to make any races, but he is in it.
What's his name?
He'd probably be in there. Well, I don't know if he's in there as Diego. Well, that's on him.
Heinz doesn't know how time zones work.
Yeah,
it's
on him if he considers it worth it or not. And I know the time zone difference. I work with a bunch of Brazilians.
We've got a lot of racers in different time zones.
We do. Yeah, come on. If the guys way over the pond can do it.
Yeah, come on. If we have people in Europe doing it, people in Brazil can do it. If we're letting Californians in, we might as well let Brazilians in.
Hi, Jill GVE. Another random person on Twitch there. Good to see you. Yep, Mr. Diego.
Heinz. Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing good, man. Doing good this evening. We have had 2 decent races, and now we're hitting technical difficulties trying to get this last one finished here.
Yeah, as soon as we get these technical difficulties wrapped up, we've got a short qualifying and then for our final race of the night. So, going pretty well so far.
Actually, I'll bet, I didn't pay attention, but I'll bet the reason Tony had to reset again was he probably set a full-length qualifying instead of the short. I'll bet that's what he missed.
Heinz is right. He is the technical difficulty.
Heinz is technical difficulty. All technical difficulty are Russian.
He hasn't had enough vodka yet.
Vodka. So we are now just waiting on our, hopefully, what'll be our final qualifying for our final race of the evening.
Should we go to a racer that's actually on the track?
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Go.
I took care of that problem.
Oh, we have no labels on this one. Who we got here?
Oh, this is on board with Stormy. I need to fix that. Yep.
All right, on board with Stormy Daniels. All right.
Just chasing down Balake.
That is that was a good line through turn 1.
Yep. Well, there's a reason he's one of our top guys. Stormy
this is my favorite
slow.
turn.
Look at this. Oh no!
Exactly what he was trying to do is why turn 3 is my favorite.
God.
I make so many passes up the inside of turn 3.
Yep, he
We would
lost
let
the
him
traction
have-
there. He might have I'm wondering if he decided to give it a little rear brake and he just gave it too much. That looked like he lost the rear.
Yeah, it didn't really look like he tucked the front. Difficult to tell from that angle, especially.
But I suspect he lost the rear there.
As much as I want to let Hines have his vodka, I think he's a tequila guy. Tech 3, French team, of course, it's Stormy. Yes, Hines, the Frenchman is running for a French team.
Well, that and he has all the French all over the screen.
That too. That's still true.
100% tequila guy. Yes, that is what you are, Heinz. We're very proud of you. so somebody give Nick a whiff of tequila right now.
The thought of it makes my stomach roll.
Uh-huh.
I do not like tequila.
You can see our guys here who are already pretty warmed up. Look at that. Matt going ahead and already setting a 122.3.
Nice. A sympathy vomiter.
Jill, we let him have his vodka, but the problem is he's supposed to be helping us some, and he doesn't do it. He just ruins it. He just ruins everything he touches or pukes on.
Look, we're definitely letting him have his tequila. There is no question about that. He is. He's not even 2 sheets to the wind anymore. He's a sheet to the wind.
It has been an unfortunate evening for his liver.
Yeah. We need a little Family Guy cutaway for his liver, like, dying.
Absolutely. And okay, Stormy putting down a little under half a second behind Mac. Spanky putting himself half a second back as well. So kind of lining up exactly where things were before. Do you ride? Yes. As a matter of fact, both myself and Nick Goskowski here ride. At the track, he has an absolute shitbox Honda 600 CBR.
It is called Project Shitbox, actually.
And I drive Project God Save the Queen, which is a 2011 Daytona 675R.
I saved the Queen, so I think that makes me God. Or that makes my truck God. One of the two. Either way. But just about everybody in this league is actually either a rider or a retired racer.
Yep.
Most of us have multiple motorcycles. Chris and I especially at this point. How fast are they? We have anything from people that are legitimately winning trophies in CMRA to scrubs like Hines in the chat there.
Yeah. And I take cruisers and throw them around the track because I'm a real dumbass.
God, I still want to do that.
I want to get the new rocket now. And I want to take
for
that
those who
out there.
don't know the story, Chris took his Triumph Rocket 3 on Dakota. What was it, 2 years ago?
Yes, and there is video on YouTube for those who are interested. How fast are they? Yeah. Was that? I don't know. I don't know if he's. You were answering how fast they are at the track, but I don't know if he's wondering about the bikes or the actual riders or what he's asking there.
Oh well, I mean bikes. The 600s are good for about 150.
Yeah. About that.
Anybody on a stock leader bike is going to be good.
Yeah.
For,
the bikes.
Yeah, anybody on a stock leader bike is going to be good for about 180 miles an hour. If they tell you 200, they're just lying. 190 on something. What's that?
200.
200. Yeah, that's just lying.
So we've got Max, Spanky, and Stormy. Going to need to cover some of our stuff here. Then Voss, Jane, and Rocha. Key, Hadlock, and Bear, and finally Baird and Balake bringing up the rear.
I have my my lap timer on my desk in front of me, and I was going to look up actual verified GPS times.
Yeah.
But the battery's dead.
Of course. But I know the back straight at Coda scares the hell out of a few people. I think some of our guys on decent leader bikes have hit 190-ish back there. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's going to be on your genuinely high horsepower machine.
Yep, they're going to be running a bit of testosterone and steroids through that. But honestly, I mean, most of us are idiots that like spending time on the smaller bikes anyway. Just for the simple fact that you can drive it like a jackass and you're not going to die.
You know, my thing about it is there's a reason, other than COTA, all the Texas track records are held with 600s.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all about that corner speed.
It is all about that corner speed. And I love knowing that mine is extra slow as I pass people that have 100 more horsepower. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, so all of us have too many bikes too. I know Nick also has. You still have that speed triple, right?
Still have the speed triple. Still have my RMZ.
Yep. I've got, in addition to the Daytona, I have a Ducati Super Sport that I ride daily. Wonderful little toy. A Rocket 3 in 2014, I guess. A DR650, which is a shitbox from the factory. And last, certainly slowest, but definitely not least, and a ton of fun, is my little KTM Duke 390. I swear it's my favorite bike to ride.
Scariest bike to ride.
No! Nothing scary about it. It's so fun.
So, you know my thing about suspension and brakes.
Yeah. Which that bike has neither.
Yes. That's exactly my...
It has a springy front end with some muddy water in it. And then the rear is basically a pogo stick. I'll fix it. Give me time.
So none of my really none of my times appear to be saved or downloaded onto my computer.
Hines, why do you Marquez your bikes? He's gonna Marquez his tequila at the same time.
Dude, how do you crash a CBR 250?
Gixxer 750 crashed twice.
So look, Gixxer 750, okay, there's a little bit of power. 600, there's some, but a CBR 250 makes like 25 horsepower.
Well, now it makes none because it's sitting in a pile. And we are off.
Oh, and the races are off.
We are off with our final race of the evening. Looks like we have finally decided to get started. Everybody actually cleaned through turn one, surprisingly. Voss, once again, sitting up front, but we've got Mac out there this time to challenge him. Let's see if he can make something happen there. Stormy tight up on both of them, and Spanky as well. Man, it's always scary to see those guys out in this class. These four are all legitimately fast, and there goes Mac trying to stretch out an early lead. Ooh, a little bit of touch in there, and I believe that was Stormy and Spanky tied up with each other coming into four. Down they both go. That one hurt a lot. And Mac even finds himself a bit further back, putting Rocha in second. Oh my God.
Rocha's drunk.
He must be. Rocha, you're not supposed to be in a podium position in GP. Go home, you're drunk.
Well, and while I found the data, Jell, if you're still here, which is probably the slowest 600 ever made, topped out at 138.3 at COTA.
Spanky has another off. That one was rough. Went absolutely shooting out of the turn there. Hey, Diego! See?
You clipped hard there.
Ah, well.
Loud noises.
Yeah, okay. But Diego,
I don't know what he's... I'm copying and pasting this. Come on, Google.
Yeah, there was a lot of crashes on that first lap. Spanky having a couple of offs, putting himself back almost at the back of the pack. That is a surprise. And Max still sitting in second, not far off of Voss. Rocha holding on to third still. Stormy in fourth, so he's still within spitting distance of the podium. I don't know if Rocha manages to have another good race. It might be hard for Stormy to get up there on the podium.
This is my favorite translation I've seen of anything.
Put it into into Discord.
Which chat do you have open?
I'm looking at the moderators. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Chitlins, you can translate that as much as you'd like. I'm not going to translate it for you, though. Did we have a racer drop?
Oh, I think he was talking earlier about how many he had to drop and rejoin.
No. Heinz just sent a message. Anyway, well, we figured that out. Voss is stretching, not stretching, actually, I take it back, holding the lead.
Yeah, Mac is not letting him get away. They are starting to stretch out over Rocha a little bit. They're now 4 seconds ahead of him, and Stormy is now chasing down Rocha all over him. You can see here, we're looking at that battle. Ooh, that drive out from Stormy, very nice, but he's having to back off of it. Rocha keeping a decent defensive line. Ooh, maybe he's got him on the outside here. Nope, not quite enough bike there. Rocha very, very aggressive coming into 9. Oh, he manages to hold on to it a bit longer. Oh, wow! Rough contact there. Both of them keep it up. Stormy backs off of it to save himself.
That's pretty aggressive, but that is the Rocha MO.
Yep.
And that is 10 laps, by the way.
Wow, that is a very nice line for Rocha through 1, actually.
That was better than Stormy's.
Yeah, that was
Look at him run
a
away.
really good line through there. We'll see if he can keep it up. Oh, through 3, a little rough, a little wide.
But so is Stormy.
Yep, both of them a bit wide. Oh, we do have an accident out ahead. Hadlock.
That's just a translation.
Ooh, Rocha very, very, very wide through 4.
Who's going to get that? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Stormy didn't run it wide enough. He didn't get his drive.
Nope, he was not able to get the drive out. You can see him now trying to cut up under because he's watching Rocha swing wide so often. I can tell he's looking for that inside, but he's having trouble getting the drive out. Ooh, Rocha
I think he's
very far inside.
I think he's a lot like me, that he likes the inside passing.
Yeah.
I suck at passing on the outside. Real life video games doesn't matter.
It's a scary place to be. You run out of space really quick when you do it.
You really do. And you miss that faster line.
Yep, absolutely. Rocha is actually managing to hold off Stormy here. I don't know if Stormy's backing off of it just to save, gas and tires, but it does appear that Rocha is keeping him blocked out every time he goes for the pass.
Rocha is really good at defensive lines.
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, it's just something he excels at. But he's also doing a respectable job. I mean, there's no shaking the stick at what he's doing here. A little wide here by the looks of it.
Manages to hold on to it, though. Comes back onto that defensive line. And up front, Mac has managed to pass Voss, but he does have some penalties built up. Oh, Stormy! Nice pass on the inside. Very clean. Rocha just letting it go too wide.
Absolutely a textbook pass.
Yep, Rocha was just, he's been getting looser and looser, trying to stay out ahead. If I was him, I'd be careful not to push it too hard. And just hang on to what he's got there. But he's now got Jane nipping at his heels as well.
Old two-plane.
Yep. Stormy, now that he doesn't have Rocha in his way, he's starting to push up on his pace some more. I think he was being held back a little bit by Rocha's defensive line. Rocha's still managing to maintain a pretty tight timing on him, though. Yeah, he's only about a second and a half back.
Where is Medusa and Mac? That's a good question. Looks like McCargo made it in front of us.
Yep. Mac is currently in front of Voss. We can cut up to that. And both of them very wide through 4. Almost suffering the commentator's curse there. I think we had somebody get disconnected. I didn't see exactly who that was.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either.
Yep, I didn't either. Anyway, so Voss now trying to chase down Mac in a position he hasn't been in all evening. But then again, if there's one person out here that I expect can leave Voss, it is definitely McCargo.
This is pretty normal for those two.
Yep.
Matt will get a really good start. And then McCargo kind of reels him in, and then takes off.
Yep. And it's Spanky, as always, in there. He is now sitting in third and just slowly working his way up. Still 7 seconds back. But he is just slowly closing that gap. Ooh. And Stormy goes down. That was a surprise. Twice. I wonder what's going on there.
Missed it. I definitely missed it.
I'm looking now at his screen. I'm not seeing anything immediately jumping out at me. It doesn't look like tire temperatures, tire wear, nothing like that. So I couldn't tell you why. He just had 2 downs in rapid succession. Balake having an off, unfortunately.
It's a lot of crashing.
Yeah, it is. Again, this seems like one of the hardest tracks when you're running GP class. It's just ludicrously short with really tight turns.
Well, looks like Matt's not going to end up catching up here.
It may not. We'll see. He's got 2 laps left, so he does have time, but Mac is starting to stretch it out now to a 2.5-second lead. Looking very fast. Meanwhile, Stormy trying to work his way up from the back from the mistakes he had earlier. You can see here he's trying to work his way through the pack. Jane's still ahead of him, and Spanky as well. Spanky has managed to close roughly another 1/4 of a second, but at the rate he's moving up, he may or may not manage to make anything happen there. Jane, though, having a decent showing, sitting in 4th there. Not too bad. And managing to hold Stormy off. Stormy just finding himself behind riders who really keep good defensive lines this evening. Between Rocha and Jane, it seems like these are both guys that are just really hard to pass.
It's a shame seeing Rochi drop back to 6th. I mean, 6th is still quite good for where he's been lately.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to see him get one of those GP podiums.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had, I guess it was as high as 2nd earlier, but unfortunately could not hang on to it. But I mean, you're out there with guys in this group that are just really quick.
Yeah, I mean, these are world ranked guys.
Yep. And Mac now stretching it out to almost 4 seconds over Voss. There's a reason this guy is generally at the top of our boards. He is not slow.
Nah, McCargo, that guy's a scrub.
Okay, yeah. Absolute trash. I've never seen him win a race ever.
Trash.
This is so rare, so unexpected.
Color me shocked.
Nah, he's definitely doing what he normally does out there. This
No,
is the kind of performance we expect out of him. Penultimate lap.
He's stupid fast.
And I think he has managed to stretch it out over Voss, unless Voss has something else in the tank. He's got
That's
plenty.
a big gap.
Yep. I mean, he's got plenty of everything available, but with 4.5 seconds to catch Mac, oh boy.
No, McCargo's running that Nicky Hayden bike, so
Yep.
he can't be caught.
You got it all to do to try and catch that. So back further, though, Stormy has actually worked his way all the way up to 5th. And we are now on the final lap. He's trying to chase down Jane. I think he might manage to do it, but Jane is doing a great job of riding very defensively here. So probably what we'll see from Stormy is looking for those inside passes like he was using before. Here he comes, trying to make it happen into 3. Gets close enough, but yeah, Jane just shuts the door on that one.
He's got 5 corners left to do it in. This is his final assault.
Yeah, this is not easy. Meanwhile, up front... Oh, look at this! Just too much. He was too late on the brakes, could not get it under control.
That's a nasty little sand pit.
It is. So Jane retakes it. Jane very wide, though, coming into 6th. Stormy looking for it again. Can't quite make it happen. Backs off of it. Stormy looking for it again through 7. Can he? Nope. Doesn't quite have enough drive out.
He had to check up a little bit there, too.
Jane with a solid defense. Ooh, kicks the rear end up in the air. I think that's going to kill it for him. I think that little bump was it.
These 2 corners have great passing potential. They also have really good potential to screw up your entire lap.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have to be close enough to get the pass, and it's just not going to happen.
Yep, definitely not going to happen.
Stormy did a great job fighting his way back up to 5th, but could not go any further. Jane just having a wonderful defensive line for that last lap. Props to him for that. That was impressive. Rocha takes himself a 6th. Unable to get a podium, but 6th is solid there. Baird putting himself in 7th. Balake in 8th. Not bad for his first showing with us on GP. Bear finds himself back in 9th. Unfortunately, unable to make anything happen this evening. And we'll see how it looks. Yep, after penalties, no major changes there. Everybody pretty much where we left them. Oh, except... Nope, okay. No change there. So yeah, it looks like even after penalties, everybody is back where they are. Oh, but Baird does move up in the group. Puts him in 7th.
And Baird is next to him.
Yep, of course Baird is next to him, just to make our life hell. Thanks, guys. And Balake, unfortunately due to penalties, even though he did pretty well, finds himself knocked back to 9th by penalties. And that gives Bear his 7th between those two making a few mistakes. Key finding himself in 10th, unfortunately. I think I actually saw a couple of wrecks out of him. And Hadlock having a rough night back in 11th. You can see from lap times there, man. As always, it's really close. Always about the consistency.
It certainly is. As we sit at the end of this race, McCargo has a tremendous lead in first place with 276 points. Voss behind him at 189. Spanky behind him. Hines still in 4th, only because Hades didn't race today. Hades in 5th. Stormy 6th. Bear in 7th. Bichon 8th. Rocha in 9th. And Sam Crow in 10th.
Alrighty. So that is going to be it for this week. We will be back next week, same time, same place. What track are we on next week?
Place.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm talking about on the internet, but...
next week is Silverstone.
Silverstone, okay. So that will be next week. We're going to be in round 14. I believe it's 20 rounds for this season. We're getting close to the end here, folks.
That is correct.
Yep, we are getting close to the end, so we're starting to see what this season is going to look like. Make sure you are here to catch it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And finally, I'd like to give one last shout out to our sponsors this evening. And for those who were asking earlier, yes, almost all of these guys ride. And that's why a lot of our sponsors are giving out real, actual riding stuff. So we got Wood Cycle Country, one of the local motorcycle dealers. Motorangatang, one of our local gear dealers that also sells used bikes. Motool, the oil guys, with some awesome swag they sent us. Mass Motorsports, I think they gave us like gloves or something along those lines. They make custom suits though, so if you want something awesome, go to them. If you ride track, you'll love it. South Central Race Center here in Austin, along with Pirelli Tires. So those are the folks that are giving these guys prizes, believe it or not, for playing a video game of all things. Go figure. So that'll be it. We'll see y'all next week. We're looking forward to it. We will see you then.